Hey guys, guess who's late again? So I just wanted to reflect on day 3. All I know, like if I just think back really quickly, like the main highlights for me was just crying my heart out. So what Robert does, like he'll be like talking and like he'll do like slides, but then somewhere in the middle, like for some reason we just get like lost and we end up like watching videos or like, oh guys watch this, oh guys watch this. And every video he puts up, I just start bawling in tears, like to the point where now when I walk into the room, I just pick up a tissue box and I put it next to me. Like, I don't know why I'm being so emotional, but I also do know why I'm being so emotional. It's not that I'm feeling sad, it's just every time he brings up some topic that I know is something that I not struggle with, but it's something that I feel, and then he shows it, and it just, I guess I presume that this is something that I'll be able to change. And the idea of changing and the idea of getting, maybe rid of like negative feelings or getting rid of negative memories or negative thoughts, like just the thought of it makes me like happy but with tears. It just makes me really emotional. And there was this really beautiful video of this girl dancing, and I'm telling you, she was like what he described as like a vortex. She's like a force of nature. And I'm just watching this, and it's such a beautiful song, and it's just lighting things up in me, like how free she is, but how still in control, and how, she's not limited at all. She can do whatever she wants, and she just had this like energy inside her, this fire that was inside of her, and she's creating such beauty. I felt like that was me. That is me. I just need to bring her out again and find her, because she's in there, I know. And I'm watching this and I'm just like, okay, why is that not me anymore? Like, why, like if you just played that song like in the room, like why can't I just, feel free? Like where are all the I can't do this, and like I shouldn't do this, and like like why do I get all those thoughts? And anyways, explanation is all the conditioning and whatever. And he's like, when you leave day 7 you'll be a changed person. So we'll see about that. I think that's gonna be like my test. Like if you throw that song on, would I be able to just freely feel it, or am I going to limit myself from feeling anything? So yesterday we actually finally started like training. Like I came in to be a life coach, and for some reason, like it's been 3 days and I've just learned so much about so many other random things, which is really cool because I feel like I'm really benefiting. Even if it stopped now, I'd feel like, oh, I learned so much. But one of the things he taught us yesterday was how to come into a learning state. And apparently it triggers your unconscious mind to like take in information. That's what I understood about it. And it's really cool. You're basically like, you're focusing on a point and you're allowing yourself to actually be aware of your peripheral vision, which in my mind, I'm assuming that means like if I'm reading something, I am focused on a point, but I allow my eyes, my brain, I'm not too sure who's looking, to see the other things, and hopefully that will get inserted into my unconscious mind. I'm not too sure how it works. But I asked him a question. I was like, so do you do this like before you study? Or like if I'm reading a book, let's say if I want to memorize a paragraph, like do I have to go into like learning state and then I'm reading this, but isn't it really distracting if I am focusing on everything else as well? Or like I'm trying to be aware of everything else? And he was like, no, that's the point. Being in the learning state just keeps you present. And that was really interesting. I'm gonna try it. I've set a few goals. I really obviously want to like memorize Quran. That would be so amazing. He's saying it will make memorization and studying and learning a lot easier, and I'm already good at it, so maybe this will make it even better. Or it's just maybe like, oh, I believe I'm gonna do it better, and so like you kind of trick yourself into doing better. Who knows if like all the things that he's teaching us is just fake and a gimmick, and because like everyone in the room believes it's gonna happen, we all do it and we're all like and then we've all just gone crazy and we all believe this thing happens. But like his persona is just like such a normal person, like he's just normal, and he's a guy as well. Like sometimes I can imagine a girl who's like in her own world and it's beautiful, but it's just like I can't live in that world, not as a dentist, but like for this normal guy to like believe in magic, I don't know. Anyway, it's 8:30. I need to go because the last 2 days have been late. But yeah, I think today we're going to be focusing more on like actual training about the neurolinguistic programming and like language and stuff like that. But if I'm going to leave you with something to think about, I think one of the coolest things is that, and it makes complete sense, your body has no sense of what's imagined and what's reality. Like your body only knows what you're thinking. Your mind is the only thing that can like tell your cells and your body what's going on. And so whatever you tell your body, it's just going to follow that. And he always explains it. He's like, this little genie inside you, and when you say like, oh, I'm so tired, then your body's like, oh, okay, we're tired, all right, shut down, right? It will just react to whatever your mind says, and makes sense in a way, because obviously there is a governing body over your body, and that is your mind. So when people say positive thinking and think positive, think whatever, I get it now, it makes sense. But when I see it that way, it just sounds annoying. But when you see it this way, like kind of more scientific way, it makes so much more sense. And so like one of the things that I'm trying to do is like just be more conscious and be more aware of like what messages I'm sending to my body. Yesterday, for example, Robert told us about like a way to harness like feminine energy, and it's like basically dancing. And so I pulled out that song and I was doing the dance, and it's insane because like I was like spinning and spinning and spinning, and I was like so dizzy. But when I stopped, your natural reaction is to think, oh my god, I'm so dizzy, and then like you allow that to, your whole body goes like crazy, right? But I was like, I'm stable, I'm grounded. And I literally told myself that, and I was able to carry on. I'm telling you, I spun like 20 times, which was just really remarkable, like how much control you have over your body. I mean, in the end, like I said, one cell has all the intelligence to build it. So, anyway, I think we're gonna be doing more learning today, so I'm really excited about that. Like more the life coach NPL learning today, so I'm really curious to see what that is. But yeah, I think I'm very hopeful. I'm just very hopeful. I feel really happy. Okay, bye.